Video game.
What were we doing?
Video game.
Video game.
What were we
game.
doing? We were winning.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Video game. Video game.
If you want to know what we were doing, it was winning.
I don't remember if I killed that horseman.
I know that you can.
I think I got to prove it to you.
Yeah. I know that you can. Welcome back to Beard Bros. Alex and Brett here. Ted over there.
Hey.
We are in Liurnia making...
making memories, really.
Making memories and getting supplies together for a big-ass crawfish boil.
Oh, yeah.
If there was one Liurnia dish, what would it be?
Like from this area?
It would involve boiled prawns for sure.
Yeah. Dude. Forgot about that fucking guy.
We're going to see him eventually.
Yeah, this is the Louisiana of this land.
Mm.
This is the
Liurniana?
This is the swamp ass people.
I already killed these
Like a
guys.
gumbo?
Yeah, like a gumbo.
Oh, okay.
Like a like an etouffee.
This is like the college town of the lands between, right?
Yeah. Which is, clear, like that seems all right. Like,
Yeah.
it's cultured, right? A little bit more interesting cuisine, a little bit more upscale, more access to international ingredients.
This is where like people come to learn magic, practice magic, but there's also just a fucking swamp.
It's where people come to learn magic and slowly contort into a swamp hag with your old clothes on.
Dragonfly.
Yeah, I saw it, but no, you're right, Ted. You're right.
I always find it fascinating how colleges transform towns.
And I think that's maybe like what's going on here, right? Used to be pretty low income, but in the very middle of this place, there's just like a full-on gentrified area for the students.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, your legs stop working, and you're a little baby again, and it's crazy. I mean, it's just like any college town. Cold pizza, cold cheese pizza. Your legs stop working, you turn into a baby, and you don't ever leave the same room that you're in.
Right.
Whatever.
You become a townie.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Some diners are like, okay, we have to be open 24/7 now.
Yeah.
We're going to make so much money.
Can I be real? I wish that every fucking diner that was open 24/7 was still open 24/7. I'm looking at you, Dupars.
Get them.
Looking at you, every fucking diner. Remember night? Remember hanging out at night? Remember that, guys? In Los Angeles, fucking California?
I remember I used to
Well,
hang
not
out
that.
at Fred 62's
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
Any place like that. Like Fred 62, perfect. Or like a coffee shop that's open till like 1 a.m. or some shit like that. I love that vibe. What happened?
So are they gone? Like that shit's just not open anymore? Real talk?
Like Dupars, it's like we open and we open in the morning, we close at like 4, 5, whatever it is. Like they do.
But
like,
are there none around?
like really, really rarely? Yeah, like almost
Wow.
none.
Wow.
Like what LA was before COVID, it is not anymore in terms of nightlife. Bars even, like barely any bars stay open till 2. Like most of them stay open till 1. I remember 5 years ago we were like voting on whether we should up the time to 4 like New York.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Little people.
you little shit!
Oh.
This is not who you want to run into in a bush.
Absolutely, especially at night.
Yeah.
And they open with like smoke. It's so predetermined. You know what I mean?
If these guys were around, I wouldn't be mad if the diners weren't open.
They look like they're scaled down.
Like
Oh.
like Zelensky style? Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you were like walking,
Get out of here.
let's say downtown LA, wherever, right?
Yep.
And it's like 1 a.m., sure. And you're by yourself. Maybe you're walking to your car, right?
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden there's just smoke. Like you hear
Yeah.
and then smoke starts to come out really fast.
gone.
And then you hear
I'd be like that dude in Jackass, gone. I'd be next
from
door.
the greatest fucking bit in that whole movie.
I would be next door with the door closed with a gun pointing at the door. I would be gone.
Oh God, what a bit.
It's those fucking guys from Comic Zone that are like, I'm getting
hot baby. Yeah.
hot baby.
These guys are way creepier because they're little. You don't
have, like-
see them at first.
They have like
look at this.
gear on that's like for them, little
Right.
gear.
This is what they do. Look at them. Look. Oh, that was a good one.
You burnt.
Hot baby, you burned.
Hot baby, you're burned. Oh my god.
I hated that I was getting outzoned by the little guy.
You're getting outzoned, but you can just walk right into his zone and hit him with a hammer while he's hitting you.
They have big old whips.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got like the scythe on a chain.
Oh, scythe on a chain.
It's like that.
Kusarigama.
It's like that, like kung fu movie, samurai movie weapon that they always have. And on the other hand, there's like a weighted ball.
Yeah, kusarigama.
Yeah.
All right, motherfucker. You look at him. He thinks he's cool. This is their little hideout. So they're all empowered because there's 12 of them. I don't care.
This is the 7 dwarfs.
Oh, this is what happened to them.
This is the Koopa Kids.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There was a girl I was talking to on a dating app, and she hit me with the Snow White as kind of like a test.
What does that mean?
Like, what are the dwarves' names?
No, like I was asking her the normal questions, like, "Oh, where do you live? Do you have any roommates?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, I've got seven roommates, 7 male roommates."
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, to see if you're like not a bot or something?
She was checking if I got the reference.
Yeah.
Basically. And I was like, "Okay, Snow White," and she was like, "Hey, you got it."
Let me get this straight. You were talking to this person where?
She's on a dating app like OkCupid.
And so the purpose of her making that reference when you asked her a legitimate, genuine question was just to like try and be funny. Was that what it was?
I think it was to test if I could like joke around and get references. I think.
Of all the things to fucking reference, that's just real weird behavior to like. Maybe in the context of your conversation it made more sense, but just all of a sudden for me to be like, oh, you know, just trying to collect 4 stones and save the universe. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I get the reference, but why did you make it right? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just real strange.
It
real
is
strange to me.
because, you know why?
Why?
Because on apps it's weird. Like,
It felt playful.
yeah, but it's not like a person, right? Like you have no idea fully well-rounded who that person is. So they have to like kind of half treat you like a NPC in a video game a little bit.
Yeah.
You
also-
kind
I wouldn't know. I have to take your word for it. Yeah.
It also felt a little like I'm not going to tell you about my roommate situation. Like,
right.
I'm going to mask it.
Like
So
a
you think
fun,
she was
a
deflecting
fun
a bit?
deflection.
Slightly, yeah.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. So is that how it was? Oh. I just realized.
What?
We're going to get an item.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's going to be Flame Spell.
Is that right?
But we're like running out of Mario fireballs. But this is kind of a big flame spell. And it's like dead ahead, kind of. So, it's kind of a big flame spell. So I figured maybe it's like, you know, like Mario's forward smash?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
When he goes,
Yeah.
yeah, and his little
Big burst of flame,
Yeah.
right? We're gonna get that.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I love a big old burst of flame.
Shout out to that girl. I hope she's doing okay with her 7 little roommates.
Have you ever been on a dating app?
No.
You know, OkCupid, FetLife, whatever you're on.
Did you say FetLife?
Yes, it did. And
Oh, boy.
And it like, have you ever? Has anybody ever been like, are you Ted from Beard Boys?
That'd be so good.
No, but I've seen many people I know. And
Oh,
I usually
really?
screenshot and snap them. I'm like, I found you.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Interesting.
I even found my roommate's ex while they were still together.
Yeah. I was just about to ask something like that.
And,
so did you
did
you tattle?
Yeah.
Man.
Because I thought it was just like, oh, it's
How
old,
funny is
old,
that?
and
Yeah.
you forgot to take it down.
But it's like, wait a minute. These pictures are...
Did
she
you-
just... She's in the other room right now wearing this outfit. Wait a minute.
Wait, you said ex, but you said you found her while they were still dating?
Yeah.
And the reason they are an ex is because you tattled.
Did you Ripley?
No.
Did you Ripley them?
Ripley.
Mr. Ripley? The talented Mr. Ripley?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, there were many other big issues that
First
were
of
not
all,
that.
she was a career criminal.
Let me see what we got over here.
Fire boys.
Indeed.
The fire department.
Yeah.
What if this is what firemen were?
That's literally Fahrenheit 451.
Okay, that's true. More for me, it would be like if your house was burning down and you were worried, and you called them and they showed up and they just like, burn your house down faster.
That's kind of like Gangs of New York. Remember that?
Yes.
I was so fucked up.
That is that whole era, that movie and the era that it represents in New York City is one of the least, like, it's like one of the most interesting and least traveled areas.
Like eras?
Yeah, of like American history that in film. Just based on, even if it was just a movie about fire departments. And how there was no official fire department, so the fire departments would like undercut each other to like be the fire department. So they'd like send people to a fake fire or like start a fire so that like another fire company would be like distracted while the real fires happen. Stuff like that.
That's super real.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
There's one thing from that movie that like disturbed me so bad. I like
Gangs of New York?
Think about it every now and then.
What is it?
There was towards the end of the movie. There's like chaos happening, and they just show you different like people killing each other.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
And
there's
really
one group of dudes.
Yeah.
One group of dudes are holding a black guy and just stabbing him.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up so bad.
They literally said, "There's a nigga." Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Dude, fuck yeah.
Mobs, bro. Mobs.
I fucking.
That's the way Twitter works nowadays.
Yeah. X.
Oh, right.
X.
I'm
my
sorry.
X. My X.
I forgot to put my
X.
asshole hat on this morning.
My X.
I think we got it.
Anyway, Cameron Diaz is in that movie.
True.
Weird.
I think this might be it right here. Let me see.
Gangs of New York?
Yeah. She's like the main
Look at
character.
this.
Oh, yeah. Fire Amongst Prayers.
So we can go back home. When we find another Cyto Grace, we'll give it to Corn, and we'll learn a spell.
Am I thinking of the same movie? Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, she's like the pickpocket who like he's in love with.
She's the main.
She's in the movie so much.
Leading lady, straight up.
Remember she breaks into rich people's houses and steals everything?
But she poses as I forgot the term that Leo gives for
like an au pair or something.
Right. But yeah, that's like her MO. She poses as the help.
And Liam Neeson's in there.
Matter of fact, that's exactly what like Selena Kyle did. Remember that in Dark Knight Rises?
Yes. Dude,
that was such a great performance.
Anne Hathaway, the scene where they're in the bar and they come in and she's like, ah! It's like, that's so good.
Now, when she's talking to Bruce Wayne and she's still being like demure.
Yeah.
And then she goes, oops.
Like early in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she realizes that he knows.
I didn't know it was supposed to be uncrackable.
Yeah.
What do you got over here? I think there were bats over here.
Did you feel like they were kind of wussing out on the ears?
On the Catwoman ears?
Yeah. Like, I mean, look, Batman fucking has ears, right?
No.
Like, we're in a world where Batman made his little bat outfit and put little bat ears on it.
Yeah, but we're also in a world where Selena Kyle wasn't walking around calling herself Catwoman. Like,
right. But my point is, I think that's sus because Batman has, like, we're in a world where a guy is Batman. He's based on bats. He flies around. There's a little picture of a bat that comes out. Like, we accept it because Batman is like ascended beyond, like, he's like an icon of American culture now, right? Like, we're like, oh yeah, Batman's like cool. That's cool.
We're almost never thinking of actual bats.
Well, we're never.
What's the point you're making?
My point is, it's not like they didn't need to be like cool and not have her be Catwoman. Like, she could just be a Catwoman. I thought it was like a little like...
I guess I disagree. Like, I don't think there's any reason for her to be like... There's no reason for that version of her character to be like, also, I dress up as a cat. Whereas they spent the whole first movie justifying why Bruce Wayne's like, I kind of need to dress up as a bat.
Like, I guess they justify it.
What?
Like it would never occur to me if the same things happened to me that I would need to dress in a bat costume.
Yeah, that's because, like, you're not
like
a crazy boy.
Well, yeah, right. Maybe a scary costume, right? Maybe a scary costume to get the criminals with my ninja training. But the fact that I put little bat ears on it, to me, opens the door for there to be little bat ears on little animal ears on the costumes.
I guess I don't understand the point you're making. All I'm saying is, I don't think that version of Selena Kyle has anything really to do with cats, and I think that's okay.
I agree, but my point is that she still has cat ears. And so we're all thinking about Catwoman, and we know that it's Catwoman.
Yeah.
So my point is merely that, like, what are we doing here?
So I guess what you're saying is, like,
We already got Batman.
Don't wink and nod at us about the cat ears if you're not going to like...
Yeah, don't...
I understand.
Yeah,
okay,
like, we got Batman. He's got his little ears. They weren't like, actually, the metal antenna of the helmet stick up, and it's not actually ears in a artistic sense. They just look like ears.
I'll agree with you that, like, yeah, we didn't need the wink nor nod.
Because I'm already thinking about Catwoman now.
We didn't need the wink or nod. That being said, I agree. Like, yeah, there's a reason why they didn't have to explain Batman's bat ears. Because they literally go, I am dressed as an actual fucking bat.
Yeah, and because he's fucking Batman.
Because he's crazy. Because he's fucking crazy.
And then, how do they do, is he like, my name's James Robin?
That's right.
What is it?
It's James Robin, bro.
Is it? Isn't the word Robin uttered in the film?
Yes, it is. Oh, shit. This is a regular crab. Oh! I mean, he hurt me, but... Motherfucker. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Like, do you see that damage?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like...
There's gotta be a better way.
If you could open a real crab this fast, we'd all be eating crabs.
Oh, man. Absolutely. Let me see this here. Please?
But you wouldn't eat that crab unless you were the size of a giant gorilla. And speaking of giant gorillas...
Fighting crabs.
Yeah, who love to fight crabs, please check out Skull Island Rise of Kong on our Patreon at patreon.com/superbeardbros, where me and Brett and a little boy known as Jesse Cox play through one of the worst games I've ever played.
Yeah, that's real.
It's almost certainly all available right now on Patreon, but if not, there's at least a big hefty chunk, hours-long chunk of it you can go check out right now. It's $10 a month to support us. We're going fully punk. We don't care about SEO anymore, so come help us out. Come make this show be the best that it could be. We love you. Thank you. And thanks to Jesse for coming.
And I've been uploading some old videos so you can watch old series ad-free.
That's true.
Back to back to back.
It just keeps getting better and better.
I got him.
Rasputin is dead.
The system.
Hoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Do.
Yeah, we're old.
Do you guys remember the one that was like... I think I've definitely talked about it on here before, but I love it so much. It's iconic to me. These 4 horses, or 4 or 5 horses that are like a flash video, and they're like sitting at a fence, and you click on them, and they start to go like...
Yes!
They start to go like...
Yes! Oh my god, yes! Yeah. Fuck yes! I fucked with that so much!
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
It's like you can make them like kind of like go in the round.
It's like a Newgrounds game almost. Like app.
How did you not fall asleep?
I did, but then...
like you don't even hit the ground.
Then I realized there's a crab next to me, so I woke the fuck up.
Oh!
Marty!
Okay, wait.
We gotta sell porno tapes.
Going back to that, because that's actually a great segue. Going back to Doc and Marty for a minute. Rick and Morty are just grandfather and grandson?
Yes.
Yes.
And there's no chance that's the case with Doc and Marty?
There's no way.
In the first script, there was some like weird, like Emmett lived in a different house. I think when he went back to the 50s, 60s?
1955.
Emmett was like in the house with
his parents?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
I think something like that.
Really?
This is some like Mr. Sinister bullshit where it's like,
I need to read more of it.
Ensured that you were born,
I
bro.
was always there.
And Emmett was like, had wealthy relatives. Very wealthy relatives.
He had to have.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that makes sense for him to open the door looking like
his
Honey,
situation
Shrek
was
Kids.
Nice. Way back in the day.
Emmett Brown.
Emmett.
Emmett. Yeah, you're right.
Emmett. And you know what else? He's probably the reason he's rich.
Emmett Brown. You think Emmett Brown set up his own wealth in the past?
In 1885.
Yeah, it's bootstrap. He
invented, and this is crazy too, because originally the time machine was going to be a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Right.
And he actually
refrigerator,
invents refrigeration.
Right. Iced tea? No, Doc Brown. You're going to die on Monday. I don't want any iced tea.
In the first script, you want to know what the missing ingredient was?
Like plutonium replacement? What?
Coca-Cola.
Marty, I paid a lot of money for this Coca-Cola.
There was so much more product placement in the first rough draft. It was crazy.
Marty, we gotta use specifically the new Coke Zero. Wow!
Marty, everything needs to be American culture.
Dude, did you see my ass get put to bed?
You, like, were technically asleep for a moment, but then you just ate that crab for breakfast.
Wake up. Wakey, wakey. Crabs and bakey?
Crab eggs. Crabs and eggs.
Oh, man. I would absolutely fuck that up.
I would love some crabs and eggs right now. Like, that's a great omelet. With some Old Bay? Like, come on.
Jesus! At least we're in the overworld, so we're getting healed, you know?
Yeah.
And this hammer is kind of
It's the
putting
best.
in the work, man.
It's the best. Yeah, I love it. These guys are literally in Skull Island Rise of Cox.
Yeah.
Much easier to deal with here, though.
Rise of Cox is like a Tenacious D record. Did I already say that?
I don't think so.
Actually, I think it might be because one of the Tenacious D records is called, like, Rise of the Phoenix.
Oh, what's up, dude?
It wasn't even bothering you, Brett.
I know. Oh, I thought I was poisoned already. Well
Now you are.
Well. Shit, man. I know it's not part of, like, our Mario build, but I'm really considering getting the flame cleanse me spell just so we're always able to heal ourselves from stupid bullshit like this.
Let me ask you a question. Does Mario or does not Mario have a star that can cure him of all ills?
I don't think that's how the star works.
I know you'll always find a workaround, Alex.
Let me ask you another question. When Mario needs HP in Mario RPG, what does he do?
HP. I literally don't know.
When he has HP. I think you can get poisoned even in that game. I think you can get poisoned. So Mario
use
does
the spell. Just
use
the spell, bro.
Every time we do it, you have to go.
That's the compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it's done. Can we talk again about Raisin Man for a minute because of how
Raisin Curry.
Because of how good the song.
I remember that one. The Raisin Brand.
Raisin K, the Raisin Man. Are you out there, Raisin Man? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Raisin Man?
Can you hear me, Raisin?
Is that Yentl? Standing. The Raisin K, the Raisin Man.
The Raisin Brand.
Raisin, can you hear me? Man, are you Raisin?
Oh, whoops.
So much talking about Raisin Man. Hilarious name. Hilarious name.
I think we've covered most of what's going down in this area. Now we can fuck around in that underground village. You want to go mess around in an underground village?
Yeah.
This is where the I have no legs people live.
I'm game for walking around in an underground village in real life just as much. I'm so gung-ho about it, it's crazy. Oh, you better get poisoned.
Watch. Get on that fucking horse. I tried.
You really almost made it. I'll hand it to you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Do you?
Yeah.
This is not looking good up here, is it?
Maybe I was over-leveled. Oh, the Albinarix. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Is that the moon?
Is that the moon?
Oh.
Yeah, that's Mac Tonight right there.
What is that?
What is what?
Am I crazy?
What are you seeing?
Is what the moon? That?
Oh, I think the arch.
Talking about the Air Tree, bro?
When you were farther away, I thought the arch wasn't there, and it was just a big, giant circle.
Well, look who it is.
Hey, it's that guy's daughter.
My girlfriend.
What's happening?
Much the same. The oppression of the weak. A waking nightmare.
Yeah, sorry, baby.
Time. And though the suffering cannot be undone, justice to the oppressed. Let the scars I carve remind.
Yeah, you gonna get revenge for the little people?
This time I'm a woman grown.
I can still justice to the let the scars.
All right, if you say so. Me, I'm just gonna go punch people. You know what I mean? Oh yeah.
Oh, I would be out of here if I saw that.
What, that over there?
That looks like a ghost photo from like a book of hauntings. I was in a graveyard and no one was around, and I took a picture of the ambiance. And when I developed the picture, centered but perfectly lit in the middle of the frame was a ghost sitting on a grave.
Gotta play the fucking Unsolved Mysteries theme song. Hey! I feel like I gave one pigeon a piece of bread.
You gave one wizard a fucking orb.
Someone posted a meme, I think, in the SPB Discord. They were like,
Ooh.
me watching Unsolved Mysteries. Me at the end of the episode. The mystery was never solved. What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No way. We gotta get this guy. We gotta go get him. If you know anything about this guy, please let us know. 30 years ago, because that's when we recorded this. He's probably dead.
Man, remember that season where it was hosted by President Richard Nixon?
No. Is that... Wait, are you saying... Wait a minute. Come on, dude. I can do a better Nixon than that. I want to hear your John Walsh.
I don't have a John Walsh.
At least I tried.
Wait, John Walsh is not the guy, right? John Walsh is the guy from FBI one.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy from Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, you had the voice. You were obviously doing an impression of the guy. Yeah. What is that guy's name?
I forget his name. I thought it was John Walsh.
Maybe you're right, but I'm pretty sure John Walsh is the guy from FBI, or what is it called? America's Most Wanted?
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Which is like basically the same show, just without the excitement.
Yeah. Without the music,
without
man.
Without the fun. Yeah.
Next time on Beard Bros, more of this little... What? That shit back there?
Just Mario's fucking face, and there's like a guy like...
He's over it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
He doesn't care where he is at all.
Gotta get me some French fried there.
I'm about to eat some food after this. I'm very tired. Yeah.
All right, see you guys later.
Go on.